There's a problem with Ashe in Apex Legends Season 16, and it's a strange one. You wouldn't think that a character who has been desperately needing a buff, who then got a buff, would have an issue. But here we are. That's the way life goes, c'est la vie, and Apex Legends does it again. But surprisingly, although I'm making this video to get to the bottom of it, add my 2 cents, and hopefully, with the help of you, discover a way out, I wasn't the one who brought this up. In fact, it's actually a player who's got a little bit better of a rapport and reputation with the ALGS community than even me. That's, of course, his Watson. Here's what he had to say.
Ashe's problem is that she's too like one-dimensional. Her abilities aren't really like multi-purpose. Like, I don't know. I mean, you can have a character that's one-dimensional, but when a character is one-dimensional, their abilities seem to be fucking insane. Like, they need to farm. Fuse is like pretty one-dimensional, but like if you get Fuse in the right spot, he farms. Fuse is giga OP. I'm gonna go snag that bow check. Ashe doesn't really have any scenarios where she's like giga OP, you know? Like her abilities have one thing they can do, and they're not really even that good at what she does. Like Fuse is definitely ass, but like he has like there's something Fuse does better than anyone else, and that's fucking push people out of like a confined space. Like he just is Giga Chad, undisputed. But like Ashe like doesn't really have like that niche.
It's hard to argue with a guy who has won over $300,000 in Apex Legends. And if you don't know who his Watson is, he's a great player who has done a lot of things to make himself known in this scene. He competed with Hal in a rank grind, gained a ton of popularity, a ton of viewership, has 542,000 followers on his Twitch stream. He's got 112 on his Twitter, and right now currently is sitting with Furia in the 7th place overall in North America. Not too bad with half the season left. And I gotta say, he makes a good point. Ashe really isn't better than almost any other character when you look at it. I mean, let's be honest, nobody moves better and repositions their team than Valkyrie. Nobody has more vision or exhibition in a fight to allow you to be disruptive and see what's happening than Seer. Nobody has better or safer rotation right now after the buff than Wraith. And when you look at overall utility, there's not a lot of characters that bring more to the table than Horizon and Bangalore, which puts Ashe in a tricky situation. What does she actually do better than anyone else that would force you to choose her? And in fact, this is not the first time I had this thought. The other day I made a video, which you may or may not have seen, called They Buffed Ashe and I'm Worried, talking about, yes, my enjoyment of Ashe's buff, but also how the fact that it may not be enough. And we are seeing that with pros, it certainly may not be. But then let's just go with that. You know, maybe Ashe isn't enough. Ashe isn't good enough. She has these great, opportunities, but it's not going to get her into the highest of level play. Don't waste your time, guys. I was there, but then I saw this clip on Twitter that made me actually question what his Watson was saying and what I had come to believe. I want to know what you think.
Shoot the back on the crane, on the top! I'm gonna just fucking put a dog boy, sorry. Take my TP. Just fucking crouch. Fucking crouch.
Look at this.
Yeah, shoot this.
What a spot.
Watson.
I'm dropping to bad.
Drop this.
I'm result. Full team there. Full team there. You can drop on me, play my knock.
Oh, bro. Fuck, punch me down.
Now, it's really important to look at this scenario and think about it to yourself about what we had just set as the criteria for whether Ashe could be played. Can she do something better than anyone else can? If you rewatch that clip and you look at it again, I dare you to think of how another legend in this game could have done what Ashe did, how she did it, and when she did it. Yeah, I know she probably couldn't get as high as Valkyrie, but Valkyrie would have taken way longer to get there and would have been way more exposed. Horizon couldn't have even made it. And if you want to be Wraith climbing up that pole, you couldn't just have movement. You'd have to be the movement god's mother. You got to be the mother of the movement god. You got to have birthed the movement god and then have ultimate control of the movement gods going in and out in terms of his allowance, his time, his curfew. You got to have that level of control of movement, because I'm telling you, the only person who could have done that was Ashe. Now, it did get me thinking that maybe it was a little bit more under the table for Ashe. Maybe there was some more to uncover. And when you took a look at these play rates that happened for this character, I started to see that there was a movement of people shifting their attention towards Ashe in a big way. I mean, look at this, 35% in terms of an increase in her play rate. The only two characters keeping pace with Ashe are Catalyst at 15% increase and Seer at 10% increase. Two characters fundamental to this meta, and Ashe is nearly doubling and tripling their ultimate play rate. And this is a great sign, obviously, because this is what the community had wanted. But it still doesn't mean that Ashe herself is better than any one of these characters individually at the jobs that they do. And herein comes the rub. Does that mean that she should get played, even if she has some more play rate, casual players are playing her, she's jumped from Platinum 4 to Platinum 2 as an average? I agree with you that that's not enough. But who's to say that a character being individually better than someone else at an individual niche is what makes a character viable? I want to say that again. What's to say that a character being individually better than another character at an individual niche makes that character more viable? In other words, why do I have to be the best at this thing in order to be good or better for my team? Because this is a team game. Maybe there's something that Ashe brings to the table that by herself isn't better than any other character, but with a team taking advantage of it with her new buff actually makes the whole greater than the sum of its parts and adds more to her teammates to allow them to be better than her individually would ever need to try to do on her own. Now, I know that's still far-fetched, and yeah, at this channel, we like to make up some of these conversations and see where they take us, but I don't want to make this up. I want you guys to see with data and try to back it up myself as we take a look at Alliance in the final 2 minutes of what I thought was one of the most interesting endgames with Alliance Hockey's playing Ashe in EMEA scrims just yesterday. Now, you give me your opinion on what she brings to the table here.
Do we not have cover? I'm pretty sure we have a cover, no?
Nobody there, nobody there.
Yeah,
we're doing the corner.
I'll play this rock then. I'm playing this rock.
I'm only in the corner. No, it's shit.
Nah, it's shit. Go to Yuki, go to Yuki, go to Yuki. Take TP, take TP.
Yeah, go. Hold on, man.
They're nading, careful nades, by the way. Just tank it again.
I have to hold this for you.
Just tank it.
Again.
Just tank it. Just hold your knock, hold your knock. Just time block the nades first.
Hold knock for now, yeah. If he throws another nade, I'm gonna block it. Might let go. That's okay, that's okay. Good shit.
By the way, I'm gonna go here, okay?
What a reset.
I'm gonna go there and play. Okay, that was a terrible spot.
He goes, that was
I have to
terrible.
come back.
I love
Hide wall bolted.
the honesty.
Do wall bolted. You can shoot us anymore.
We need to shoot the team right. We need to shoot the team right here. They have to come towards us.
Okay. I'm just popping out this.
Look above, they're above, they're moving. Boys, look above.
Okay, nade like that. Nade like the corner.
Ooh.
One down.
Wing 50. I'm batting.
Nice. Carry the other team now.
I'm
Carry the
batting.
other team.
Yeah, watch.
The other team's moving up as well. I'm nading that. Tethering this too.
Right side, it's in the right side, Akris.
Bang all.
I'm backing up. Crack one hard.
I think he hit that
On
tether.
the boxes. Stun flash.
Shoot this guy. Focus this team only.
Right team, yeah, west team.
A lot of damage.
They're moving up.
Say one.
I got one, I'm batting.
Yeah, two dead.
One more left,
Third one.
I need bats.
Nice.
Zero.
His arm is up. Swing right. Get the kills on the edge.
Okay,
Swing right. I have right left.
I'm tilting.
Seal cracked.
I'm gonna get knocked. Stay for me.
Last team.
Last team.
Below me.
Just play slow effect. Have your angles. Just play slow. Play my angles.
Yeah.
80 on the bang. 80 on bang. So much damage effect. 80 on 2.
Slide to
I'm
me
moving
if you want. Can you slide to me and use me?
I'm taking high ground.
Ooh, that tether hit.
Slide to me and use me. I'm walking
Flash.
forward, Effects. I'm walking forward in this corner.
I'm armor stopping.
Crack one.
Use the rock.
Good swap.
Yeah, use the rock.
No, I'm dead.
Push it me.
I'm covering behind.
Oh, what timing.
I'm covering in front.
On your left.
Covering him. Heal, hack it.
No, stop.
Oh, what a tether.
Heal.
He can't go anywhere.
I'm close,
He's
close,
not
close.
swinging, baby.
Rock after. Go
That's a
forward.
free battery.
That's fucking
Nice.
good.
Oh, my goodness. And I just got to say, That's just one. Alliance Hockeys and Alliance, who have brought Rampart into the meta and won, who are one of the best teams in EMEA and are continuing to perform in Season 16, have taken on every challenge with so much grace, skill, and effectiveness that I'm starting to believe that Ashe might have what it takes to do that again and again and again. In fact, they have shown me that it is possible. But does that still mean that what they're bringing to the table is better? Because that's not what it's about at the highest level. You could do well, you could look good for a couple of games, but is it better? Is it what you should be playing when it all comes down to it? That is what we will see with Ashe. And I've got 3 things that I think can actually help her change to be that character that people want to play at the highest of levels. It starts with something very, very important that most people don't talk about with Ashe that you'll see right here.
Yeah, they're just below. Scanning. Duo below us. We drop and kill
You
him?
wanna kill him?
Yeah. You drop on you guys' side? I will drop on mine.
I'm dropping. Let me know when.
3.
3, 2, 1, go.
Drop.
Catalyst on me. Catalyst, someone's connecting you.
Say one. I'm gonna die inside. Fuck.
Nice.
Dead.
I've got knock,
I should be okay. I should be okay. Push me in.
Punch me, daddy. Get in the corner. I've got knock.
Why are you punching me?
You're walking in front? Yeah, above us now though.
Yeah.
Super valuable passive, as you can see. Ashe's passive, for those who don't know what it is, allows you to interact with death boxes of any player, including your own squad mates killed by another squad, to find that squad's current location. Now here's the rub. Why is it killed by another squad? I don't know whether the design concept was around Ashe being this kind of strategic player who shows up and as a character kind of takes advantage of the mayhem that's already occurred. But in terms of actual value, you want to be able to have that moment, even if you've knocked one of the 3 teammates and the 2 escape and are hiding underneath that hole for you. He had to get that information because someone else's squad killed those boxes. And I think that if Ashe, even if she kills one teammate, would be able to see a ping for 4 seconds on the next 2, that would be super helpful and give Ashe more quality of life. That's one of the things that I think they could see Ashe change. The second thing that they could see Ashe change is this, which to me, I don't really understand. I want you to pay attention to this and tell me what you see.
Recharging shields.
Not very exciting, is it? Well, let me try to show you that exact same thing with Bangalore. Pay attention.
Give my shields a reach. Smoke out. Make it 2.
So, Bangalore as well as Maggie have the ability to shoot their tacticals while also healing, and Ashe cannot. This is one of the other things that I think we need to be able to see in terms of Ashe getting value for what she's bringing to the table and what she's competing against. Because there's no reason I think that it should happen with Bangalore. And I can't even understand the reason in terms of legend adjustments. Bangalore could be understandable because, look, it's an early legend, came out with the game, I get it. But in Season 8, we had Fuse. In Season 9, we had Valkyrie. In Season 10, we had Seer. And in Season 11, we had Ashe. None of those characters can use their Q and heal. Then Season 12 comes around, we get Maggie. And Maggie can use her riot drill and actually heal. So it doesn't really make sense from a design philosophy, from a consistency perspective. And although I'm sure they have their reasons and it might be technical and it might be just character oriented, I feel like this would be a huge quality of life to be able to get that shield bat off, get that shield cell off, and be able to throw your tether onto someone who is approaching, like we saw Hockeys do around that rock that got him and bought him enough time to ultimately win that 1v3. That's another big thing. The third and final thing that I want to talk to you about is the fact that they need to increase the distance of her ultimate. This is something that I think is non-negotiable. Whether it's 10 meters or 15 meters, she needs a little bit more. Wraith now can move 150 meters in her ultimate. And granted, it takes her longer to do it, and she can't get to some of the places Ashe can't. But her ultimate viability, having immunity frames in her Q, makes her more valuable because she can do that. And if Ashe is ever going to compete, she needs to find a way to be able to actually compete. Even if it's 20 meters, these are the 3 things that I think Ashe needs. But I want to get your thoughts on it too. As we watch this final video of Alliance Hockeys playing Ashe on this final EMEA scrim. This is from 2 days ago. And to see what you think she needs to actually be not just a problem anymore that can't be solved, but maybe find her solution to really being in the meta and playing at the highest of high levels. Let's go ahead and watch.
Wait, okay.
I got 3 auto cells. Wait, can you drop down?
I'm dropping again.
Carry the solo. Don't get griefed by the solo, by the way. Dropping auto cell for Yuki when you're done.
Yep, I'll have 4 then.
I'm moving back for the rat. I see him on the rock. The rat is on the rock behind us. Oh my god.
You got hit there.
It's a great escape right there.
It's fucking annoying. But the way
Well,
not-
probably from where we came from.
Wraith could have gotten back
Wait,
there.
that's a different guy.
Horizon might have been in trouble.
Yeah, don't let him move us. Don't let him move us.
Bangalore probably could have gotten by,
Another team crossing here. Close. One cannon.
Landing close. Right here, right here.
but not that quickly and not with more risk. And probably would have died as well.
Team close. West. West.
Yeah, 2 teams here. They're killing the solo.
Okay.
But as
Team
you
please,
watch
boys.
this,
Okay, I'm looking. They're fighting on the
Look,
side.
look,
Do it
look.
fast, do it fast, do it fast. Look at
don't
this.
just
I'm gonna
see
swing.
One shot Callus, 190.
Okay, I scanned 3 at
Back low, back low.
Keep going this.
Push it, push it, push it, push it.
Good, good, go, good.
what Hockey's does.
Go, go, go.
Knock another.
Watch
Batting
how
him,
he helps
batting.
his team do what they do with this character.
All that
Nice.
Myron stopping.
I don't know,
Ari in
man.
there, Ari in there, effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I think this is
Another
the only
one.
full team. This is the only full team. I need energy.
Maybe,
I cannot take the RE. I have no energy.
Yeah, you can. It's
maybe it
full, it's full.
was
Okay.
enough.
We gotta pressure the other 2 teams now. It's a
Okay.
duo
Okay,
and a
okay.
solo fighting right now, and then the last team is full across the road. Okay.
Copy that, copy that.
So we kill the teams across the road, and then we fucking just take the 3v3.
Top 3.
You guys are definitely going to have to let me know.
It should be a duo.
No, it's a full team there.
Full team? Is it a duo on
Yeah.
the right then?
Triple red. I don't know.
This
Yeah,
has to be a
Loba
duo
there.
then. This has to be a duo then.
There's a Loba here in the back rock.
Okay.
One guy's
Split
close.
right
2
now.
guys hit back rock.
2 close, 1 close,
No, one close to the
Tethered.
back.
Yeah, tethered him.
close to the back.
So reliable right now.
50 on him. He's low, he's low, he's low, he's low.
Kill him. I'm gonna cancel him. Can we gang on him?
I'm trying to take angles.
Any arc stars?
No.
No, nothing.
I think it's a duo effect. It's a duo, right?
No, it's a full team. It's a full
Okay.
team.
I hit him for 1.
I only see Loba back. Oh, they have Callus. too.
Lobo walk and one guy in the back.
They're
Callus.
moving before us.
Okay, listen. We're gonna go right, boys. We're gonna go right. I'm gonna actually be right side. We're gonna go to right here. Come, come, come.
Okay.
You ready?
Chill it early.
Yeah, do it now, do it now. Come, come.
This team is mirroring us, though, bro.
Yeah, that's fine,
I'm
that's fine.
keep
They're gonna go
watching
to the
them.
other team.
I'm
They're gonna go to the other team. Come to me. Play on me.
Let
Play
me
the
hold
headies.
this for this.
Don't. You have to take the TP though. It's gonna
I'm gonna
disappear
press
soon.
this. I'm gonna press this. I did a 70 red to him.
TP is gonna
Yeah,
disappear.
man, inside.
Swing in this left. Swing this.
I'm with. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Really good TP rotation.
I'm
And
balling.
how fast and efficient that was.
He's low. He's low.
I think he's one. He's one. He's one.
I'm batting. Play my life. Tethering. Tethered him.
Yeah.
I stand one.
I want to be knocked him. Knocked him. Stay on the back.
He's low. He's low. He's low. Nice.
Hold
Lost
on,
him.
hold
Lost him. Lost him. Lost him.
Last team.
Oh, that was Aurora. Oh, man. They're also rocking a little ash.
2 guys hit the back. 2 guys hit the back.
24 red. Almost got the Watson.
I'm getting close. Getting close.
Yeah, I'm taking space.
Getting close.
50 Loba.
Good idea. They can't push off that now.
Back
They
low,
cannot
low,
swing
low,
left.
low.
I'm one HP. I'm one HP.
Batting.
I knocked
Nice.
2.
Nice. Play slow now.
I need help. I need help. I did 50 red to him.
50.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good game.
Man. Oh,
Good game, boys.
man.
Good shit.
You could hear it in Yuki's voice, and you could see it in my eyes. I think Ash might just be where she needs to be effective in this meta. But of course, his Watson and other pros, and maybe even you, disagree that she's got enough. I still think there might be a problem overall in getting her to be a guaranteed pick, but I think the solution is a lot closer than we've thought. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a like, and remember to never give up, never stop gaming. I'll see you all next time.